Welcome back to the City of Palms podcast.
Welcome.
You got your host, Danny Lombardo, your co-host, Brian.
As always.
We are here chilling. No guest today. Just the two brothers ripping, like per usual. Nothing crazy really happening in my life, man. But I can't complain really. No complaints on my side, man.
Busch Gardens was pretty fun.
Busch Gardens was fun, and I've been back on the board recently, so my overall happiness has been solid. My ankle's still kind of iffy, but the fact that I can skate, it's not that bad iffy. It just kind of bothers me if I'm stepping on a certain way, but the fact that I can skate makes me super happy. And recently got a GoPro. I'm gonna start GoPro Hero 7 Black, to be exact. I'm gonna start making some videos, some skate edits, and videos about my life and whatnot. So that should be cool too, especially with the GoPro, because I feel like getting the GoPro makes you more adventurous too. You know what I mean? You get the GoPro and you're automatically yo, cliff diving next weekend.
There's a mount for everything. It's yo, I didn't know I needed to do this, but we're doing it.
Exactly. And two,
you got the little floaty one, right?
Oh yeah.
It's yo, I don't even surf, but you want to get surfboards?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna put a flat mount on my skimboard too, and just start skimboarding more now. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how that happens.
Yeah. Dude, is it just me or does it get hotter every year? I feel like it wasn't this hot when we were kids.
But no, I feel like me and Brie have been talking about this. I feel like this year is some other type of heat, man. Everywhere though, because everyone's talking about man, this in their state, if they live in other states, they're man, this heat's something else this year. And even us down here, skaters, were yo, this year though, nah, dude, I can't even skate, dude. This is bad. It's hot.
Because I haven't looked into statistics or anything. Surely we could just see what the maximum heat was for each year and see if it has gone up. Because I feel when we were kids, I probably heard of it getting over 100, that seemed typical. But I don't know. But nowadays it's it's 103 degrees today and blah, 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 blah. And there's sometimes I'm outside and I'm just yo, if I stayed out here, I'd literally die, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Today when I was skating, oh my goodness, I had to take 2 breaks. And then even still after all of that, I had to just lay under the fan for an hour because I was just so exhausted from the heat. And then at Busch Gardens too, same deal, bro. We were kind of until it got cloudy. It was really hot.
Yeah, no joke. And then after that, we just got rained out too. So
yeah,
that was that.
It's all good though. It was just cool hanging out with everyone.
Yeah, no, it was. It was good to get together. Let's see, dude. What else has been new? I feel there's been over this week, especially over the past couple of days, there's been a lot of things where I've seen or I've been all right, I'm gonna note that down for the podcast, and then an idiot, I don't notch it down.
I do the same thing,
and then I'm
I'll remember.
Well, nah, this one I'll remember. You know what I mean? Who's gonna forget this? And then on my way here, I'm yeah, I forgot everything. But most of the time, it just comes to me slowly, and even if not all of it comes to me, it will come back to me if it's that important.
Yeah.
But some stuff too, I'll notice sometimes I'll be tell you dude, I got everything to talk about, dude. Get there, and then it's kid eats cornflakes for breakfast, and I'm that had a meaning though. It had a meaning, but it was just a kid eating cornflakes. But it had a meaning when I wrote it down.
I had a whole story with that.
Exactly.
No, dude, I've been having trouble waking up. I got to work on my. No, I haven't had trouble waking up. I think I need to work on my sleep. Sleep's so important, man. And this whole week, I feel I've really been slacking. I got to get back in my groove because for a while I was doing the 5-hour thing and that was working. And then I do 8 hours whenever I just could. But this week I've been on 3 hours, dude. On average. The only day this week that I've got good amount of sleep, 8 hours, was because I overslept. The day that I was supposed to wake up at 3, woke up at 10:45. That was the only day that I feel well rested. But when you don't sleep a lot or whatever, or if you pull an all-nighter or something like that, you remember, how the next day feels it's all a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Where and once you finally get home and get rested and then you wake up, it feels you woke up after all those days, because your brain is just not all there.
For sure.
Dude, I've been groggy, but
yeah, you need that recovery day, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and just to get in like a constant like groove, you know, like I gotta like get to bed at a good time and wake up at a good time, whether it's 8 hours or 5 hours. Like as long as I get a good trend to where it's not like 2 hours tonight, 8 hours the next night, 3 hours the next night, 4 hours the next night. Like especially that little amount of sleep, dude, that's not healthy. Doing like I had to this week though. I didn't have a choice. I had to. Like I wanted to get to bed early, but I just had too much stuff to do. You know, that's life. But dude, nothing was as hard. Like even now, dude. I don't know if it's because we're adults, but like I can get up. You know, like the one morning I finished editing at like 1:30, and that's when I texted you and told you that I just gotta like get a couple hours of sleep before I can finish it or whatever. Because even if I did, usually I try to get the stuff uploaded by 3. And it was already 1:30, and I'm like, it's gonna be more than an hour and a half of work. So I just went to bed. But even then, I woke up fine. It wasn't like when we were in high school, dude. Those were the worst mornings ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, nothing's changed. I still feel the same way waking up for work now as I do in high school. I mean, I absolutely hate waking up at the time I do. And yeah, when you talk about sleep deprived, that's me, dude. That's me.
Yeah, you say you go to bed typically like midnight, right?
Yeah, I mean I've been doing a little bit better since I got back like from vacation, but like from Georgia like a month ago I guess, but and it's been a little bit easier, but still I'm not going to bed like I'll go to bed at like around 11 is when, so I'm probably not falling asleep till around midnight, but it used to be like I'd lay in bed at midnight and not go to sleep till like 1 or maybe 2 sometimes.
Do you get that good wind down though? Like to where you can like
sometimes, but not often. It depends. Because sometimes I'm over here till late, and then other times I'll, like, be home. If I'm, like, going to the gym, I'll just be home, and, like, chill for a little bit, and then go to the gym, get all amped up, and then come home. But it's, like, time to, like, get wound down after I'm already, like, wound up again from the gym. So I'll have to, like, try to wind down that way. And sometimes I don't have... Oh, that's a lot better. Sometimes I don't have that much time to do all that, you know. But
yeah, sometimes you just got to get home, shower, eat, go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. But it was weird that, what was I gonna say? For the past like year, I was actually thinking about it today. For the past like year, I feel like my body's been on like autopilot, man. Like I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm there, like, yo, what's good? But I'm functioning. But when it comes to work, man, like I don't know how I've done it, truthfully, because I mean, my coworkers, like, they all go to sleep, like, around, like, 9 or so, like, and it's just, like, I feel that to wake up at the time we do, I feel that, but I just don't, and I can't, like, I tell myself every morning when I'm waking up that tired, like, I'm going to bed I'm going to bed at 8 tonight,
I'm going to bed at 7:30, man, right when I get home.
And that's happened, like, maybe once. There was one time I got home, and I was so tired from the night before, I passed out as soon as I got home, like just showered, fell down onto the bed, passed out, woke up at like 11 or something.
And then that's when the party starts.
Nah, and then I had to like keep like I was like wide awake, but I was like just kept tired and went to bed at like 2 or something.
Oh, so you did get back to bed?
Yeah, a little bit later.
It's probably hard too since you and Bree are on different schedules, you know? Like if you both woke up early and went to bed at the same time, like that'd be one thing, but like her work gets carried into the nighttime, right? Sometimes. Yeah,
and I already feel like I'm like changing her work schedule because like we've made like almost like a compromise because like we like to go to bed at the same time too. So like, but I need to go to bed earlier, and she likes to go to bed later. But like we've compromised at like meeting in bed at kind of like 10 to 11ish. Kind of like right now it's been at like 10.
So like a little too late for you, a little too early for her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
that's good though.
Yeah, it's been working, but yeah, it's been a struggle too. At the same time, like once I look back at it, I'm just like I don't ever remember like I don't remember a lot of stuff. Like I just remember like waking up, going to work. And it's like if someone asks me like, "What'd you do at work today?" It's just like sometimes you don't even know, dude. You're just there and you're just in autopilot, like doing what the people like doing what you're told.
Yeah,
and you get it done, and then you're just like.
Or sometimes it feels like a different day. Like this morning, I worked 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. And days like that always feels like a separate day. Because, like, I'll wake up tired as hell, go to work, like, do my thing. And then today I had, like, all sorts of stuff I did right when I got home. I had, like, a lot of stuff to do and, like, research to do, video to film and, like, all this stuff and skated. And so it feels like yesterday I worked. But it was like, no, that was this morning, dude. Mm-hmm. But, dude, you're never as pissed as when you're waking up in the morning.
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm like automatically pissed in the morning.
And it's like stuff that shouldn't even piss you off makes you mad, you know?
Yeah.
And then you think back on it and you're like, damn, I was a dick. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that happens.
Like, you remember, like, dude, I remember distinctly, this is one of my least favorite memories of high school and like middle school and stuff, is like waking up and you remember I would like sometimes have a dream that I got up. Like, I'd be there, like, half awake, like, ready to wake up. And Mom would be like, wake up, time for school. Wake up. You're going to be late. And then I'd, like, be like, all right. And then I'd, like, be laying there. And in my brain, I'd, like, have a dream that I got up, got ready, and, like, was ready to go to school. And then she'd be like, you're going to be late. And I'm like, ah, shit.
God damn, that woke me up. I'm sitting here like, God damn.
And that's how it feels when you're asleep. Like, that made me so mad. And I'm sorry, Mom, because, like, she was just, like, trying to do her job as a mom.
Yeah, she
was
was
like,
probably pissed at us. Like,
she would come in every 5 minutes. Hey, time for school.
She was easy. Like, she was easy on waking us up, too. It'd be, like, the softest knocks most of the time.
Yeah, but it would still I'd still be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like the dad knock. You're always up first knock. That's just.
And then you're all right.
Yeah, one word too. 2 knocks, up. You're like, whoa, and you're never been that more energized in your life, dude.
Dude, that's when Gabe knocks on the door. There was one morning we were all running in the morning. And
masculinity
I just
transfers through the wood.
I know. I
testosterone just flowing through.
And
the
I'm
door.
just like, all right, this is the time I wake up.
It's time. That's awesome, dude. That's really how it is. It's like dad strength. It's like they talk about, like, when you become a dad, you just get, like, this dad strength, dude. Like, heap of dad strength. You get a different sense of humor, too. Dad jokes.
I already make dad jokes, bro.
You do.
I liked how we grew up, though, man.
Yeah, no, me too.
You know? Like, it was different.
I wouldn't change it.
You ever think about, like what life would have been like if, like, dude, you remember when you have that friend and he's got, like, his family's well off, so anytime you stayed over at their house, that was, like, hell yeah,
they had
dude.
Goldfish and
they had all the snacks
roll-ups.
we couldn't get, because it was
Yes,
like,
sir.
yo.
They had sodas on tap, basically.
My mom been telling me next time, every
They're
single
like,
time we've been.
They're like, what you want to drink? You're like, what do you? I'll just take a water. Like, you sure? We got water, High C, Dr Pepper, Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke, sweet tea, Arnold Palmer, Powerade, Gatorade. You're like, yo, hold up, chill. Go back to the first
I didn't know
one.
there were that many
What
drinks.
was the first two? Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that many drinks existed, bro.
There's Diet Cherry Root Beer. I'll try that.
Yeah, right. Man, yeah, it was. I had a lot of those friends actually that I was just blown away. Like, walking into their cribs, I'm like, what? As like a 7th grader, you're like, you walk in, you're like, why does your house have 3 levels to it? Like,
right?
What? Yeah.
And then they would, like, have a theme to their house, you know?
Right.
Like, they decorate different for every season,
Right.
and I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I get clean towels on the weekend.
Shit.
Nah.
Yeah, no, we had it good, dude.
I loved our childhood. I did love it. And I think about that sometimes. Like, I think if we were the type of household where, like both our parents made, like, a whole bunch of money and, like, whatever, I just feel like we would have came out different as people, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, nowadays, I like like, I like, you know, having nice stuff and, like, eating well and stuff, like, eating the stuff I want to eat and, like, being able to go out to eat and stuff. I love all that.
Oh, it's the best.
But I feel like I'm capable of doing with the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, I could, if I had to, I could, like, survive off of. You couldn't?
Nah, me. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah, dude. Life's too short to eat ramen. Sure. Nah,
but you could if you had.
Nah, I
if
could.
You had
I
to.
could. Nah, I could. For sure, I could. I'm just playing.
Because that's like kind of how we were raised. We were raised to, like,
yeah,
you know.
No, I could. But I will say that as long as it's in my power, I'll do everything I can not to. Like, that's why I've been working 40 hours a week since I was like 15, 16. Is because when I seen,
yeah,
oh shit, I can buy a steak like at least once a week if I'm working for it, you know. Dude, there was a time when I worked at Dock Ford. Let me tell you, when I worked at Dock Ford, bro, I'll put numbers out there for anyone wondering, and anyone who needs a job, bro. I'll tell you, go if you're whatever, dude, go bus or food run at Dock Ford's. And if you really want to make bank and slave your life away, serve. But if you want to bullshit, make bank, dude, I was busing at like 17, 18 years old there, and I eventually moved up to food running. But busing there, They stick you with like 35, 40 hours a week. You're making $8.50 an hour. You're walking out with, before they switch buildings, bro, hear me out. I don't know how it is now because they switched buildings. Shit kind of hit the fan, and I was out of there. But before they switched buildings, bro, Doc Forbes was like that famous building. Been there. It was like a landmark on Sanibel. I was getting 100, at least 100 a night for sure. And then like definitely like 150 if it was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then like sometimes like $200, you know? And then every Saturday and Sunday, I worked a double. So I worked from like 10 to 10. And so I'd get paid I'd work the lunch shift, and doubles you'd walk out with like $250. But you're working a double Saturday and Sunday, that's $500. And you get paid a paycheck every other week, getting paid $850. So my paychecks were like $500-$600. And then I work 6 nights a week, and I'm getting at least $100 a night. Stupid money, bro. I was like balling, bro. Balling. We were renting jet skis all the time. We were going out to eat, I'm pretty sure every day for like multiple. I know. Well, like when me and Bree wouldn't chill a lot because I was working all the time. We didn't live together, you know. So and I think I was still in school too. So I was like had that, you know. So had to like didn't yeah. So we chilled like on my days off and like sometimes before work or whatever. But there's times I can think back where like we literally like I pick her up, like let's say I'm off on like a weekend or so, or I'm off all day or something. Pick her up, bro. Eat. And then we go do something, and they eat again. And these are like going out to eat, man. I didn't care, bro. Nothing made a dent, and it was just crazy. And it kind of hurt to see that like take effect. Like I switched jobs, thinking like I could still make bank, and then it was like, I'm not making bank like that. But then I got 2 jobs, and I was making more.
And then once you get older, the bills start racking up, and then eventually you're like, all right, I gotta budget and stuff like
once
that.
Once I moved out, now I'm still making really good money, but bills and everything, rent, dude. Yeah. Rent, bro.
But I don't know if we'd have the same work ethic if we were raised different than we were, you know? Because like we weren't poor by any means, you know, like we had a good childhood, but like
for sure.
But the fact that we didn't have like everything we ever asked for, you know, it was almost like that's kind of what motivates me to like try to get it, you know what I mean? Because like we weren't the kind of kids that like every Christmas it'd be like, oh, PS4 came out this year. Guess what Brian, Danny, and Zach are getting for Christmas? Man. It was like, yo, all my friends have had PS3s for like, you know, like when we finally got a PS3, it was like, yo, this is life changing right now. It was like the biggest, right? And that was cool because like some kids might have been like, oh, Mom, the PS3's out. Why didn't I get a PS3? And like, you know, like they'd be expecting to get like that newest, biggest, baddest thing. When if we got like the latest thing, it was like, what? And like, dude, I remember when we got that PS3, dude.
Oh, it was
that was the best Christmas ever, man. We got Uncharted. We all set it up right there. Like, didn't even unwrap the rest of our stuff. We're just like, let's pick this up.
Right? Yeah. Mom and Dad's like, there's more stuff. We're like, but this is hard.
Like, hey, where are the auxiliary cords? Like our GameCube. And it's like, oh no, it just got HDMI, boy. And I'm like, what's that? And then
I know, right?
Onto the HD TV. That was tight, dude. Another note that I put down is how, dude, I laughed whenever you told me this. On your Christmas list? What kind of stuff? On my Christmas list, dude, I don't even remember what I would put. Because I didn't really ever, like, believe in, like, Santa or, like, getting whatever you wanted. That's why I didn't, like, go all out. Because I was realistic. Even as a kid, I was, like, trying to be logical. Like, all right, what do Mom and Dad have money for? Kit Kat bars? You know, like, I'd be, like, pretty realistic. And maybe I'd put, like, a big thing, like I don't know, like a new video game or like the game of like Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
And then you too, you'd be like so strategic. You come up to Mom and be like, all right, so like this category, this is like what if you do have the money, and if Santa's real and it's gonna happen this year, this is the category list that's like for sure. And then when you work your way down, Mom, this is like the maybe. Like you got extra money to splurge, and you're like, hey, Brian's a good kid. This is that section. And then down here, that's if I'm the best son. If you know what I mean. That's if Dad got that Christmas bonus. If the Christmas bonus got a bonus, you know what I mean. That's that section. Yeah, you would do that too. I would. I'd hear you. Like I'd be in the room and you're walking us off. All right, so this.
You'd be like, "Why you got 4 lists, Brian?" I'd be like, "Well, you see this list."
This list.
When you told me, bro, this made me laugh so hard. And this is like the epitome of like our childhood too. On your Christmas list, you said you put cable TV.
Oh, and it's true too, boy. Every year for probably 8 years straight, dude.
And we tried to strategize it to Mom and Dad. We'd be like, because we had cable while we lived in that rental house for a little bit, so we got a taste of like, the good cartoons and like the good shows.
That was when good shows were coming out too,
right?
bro. Foster's Home
Conan
for
Kids
Imaginary,
Next Door,
bro. They were all popping out.
God,
I was like, what is this?
And then we went back to our regular house after Dad rebuilt it. Props to Dad. Love my dad. Built that house. But
built a house.
Once we got that house rebuilt, moved back in, didn't have cable anymore. And I remember all of us, we tried to like look up how much it would cost. Like internet wasn't like it was nowadays where you could just Google it. But like we would try to like ask friends like, how much your mom and dad pay? Or like how much, like try to ask mom like, well, how much would it be? Like, is it really that hard? And she would like try to break it down for us. But like kids don't need to know that shit. Yeah. You'd put it on your Christmas list. We wanted cable so bad. Never got it.
I did, yeah, till I got older, man. When I got older and I moved out, like, well, even before I moved out, because technology's changed, bro. Like, what changed the game, dude, was DirecTV Now. Bro, I had a smart TV, so I got the app DirecTV Now on it, and bro, it was legit live TV. You pay $35 a month for 60 channels, I think. That was their cheapest package that they offered. That's what I did, and then it just went up from there, where you got more channels for more money a month. But that was cool for what it was, until I was like, man, this shit's expensive. And honestly, once I had it for like after a year, I like realized like what every adult realizes was like, cable's cool, but like you ain't got the time to watch the TV, you know, to be paying $50 a month. Yeah, you just got the time.
That's why streaming's so cool now.
Yeah, so yeah, Hulu and Netflix definitely come in clutch now, because Hulu for sure changed the game. Hulu's on that. Hulu, if you want to sponsor us,
we're open to it.
We're open to
discuss.
any. So yeah.
We'll think about it if you shoot your shot.
Nah, don't need it. No thinking, just shoot it. We'll accept anybody. We'll accept.
Yeah, how do you feel about all the like all these companies are coming out with their own streaming services now? Like Disney's coming out with their own, and I think like I know The Office is getting pulled off Netflix because that like network is making their own streaming service. So everyone's gonna have like their own streaming service. So it's basically we're gonna be paying all of these, so it's gonna equal to like what it would be to.
I don't think it'll ever amount to that.
No,
I think there'll always be the Netflix that's like the grandfather that has like them all.
But then think it won't.
Or you just have to get. I don't know, man.
Like all the shows through Disney won't be on Netflix because Disney is gonna have all the rights and Disney's gonna make their own thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying. I mean, there'll always be illegal ways to do it. So if that happened, then, well, you better tighten up on your pirating, because I'm getting a Kodi and a Fire Stick, and I'm jailbreaking it. I'm getting everything. So, I don't think it would ever. I mean, if ESPN had their thing and that had that thing and that had that thing, I mean, that would just be kind of ridiculous.
I feel like. I mean, realistically, you wouldn't want to pay, like, think if you pay, like, $10 a month for, like, Disney streaming, and then Netflix, and then Hulu, and then, like...
bro, these things got to be $1 a month if we're paying all that.
No, but then...
25 cents a month.
But, like, think, I mean, maybe for me, I'm not that worried.
25 cents a month make a kid happy.
Yeah, $10 a month for every single network ever.
Exactly.
But
cable at its
like
cheapest.
I don't watch a whole lot of TV or movies or anything like that all the time, and when I do, it's usually like one show.
But when you do, you binge.
Yeah, but it's like one show I'll be watching. You know what I'm saying? Like I just watched Gotham. Right now I'm watching Hunter x Hunter.
You watched 13 episodes in a row. How's Hunter x Hunter?
I only saw the first 3 episodes, so it's not real into the juiciness yet. But like I said, bro, I haven't had time for anything. I haven't even had time for sleep.
Bro, don't sleep when you're watching Hunter x Hunter. Your brain recharges when you're watching it. You sleep when you're watching it.
I'll watch some tonight. I got some work to work on tonight, and I don't work tomorrow, so I don't gotta like worry about waking up at 3 a.m. So I'll watch it tonight while I'm doing my work. For sure. Good though.
So it's a half-ass show for you.
So
it's something to put on while you like do your work.
That's how all anime is for me though. For real. Like there's no anime that I've just sat.
Not this one, bro. I'm telling you, there'll be a like episode. Not familiar. I'm not familiar with the early episodes.
Okay.
Episode 8, bro. You're gonna be, bro. You gotta watch the show.
Tell me how close I am. So right now, they went on the boat. Gon showed that he's like a badass, and that's when the 3 of them.
The fish.
No, that's first episode. I'm saying right. Then he.
So he's already in the training.
Yeah.
Thing?
So he's going to take the exam, and then he's on that boat. And then the 3 people, I don't know their names, I forget their names, but Gon.
Guy in a suit?
Yeah, dude in a suit, and then the dude that looks like a girl. Like
Killua. Or no, that's not Killua.
They always pronounce it really funny. Because they're like English.
Why can't Kurapika
Kuratika. Yeah, and it's so funny too because like, or it's like kuratika or something like that, and it's funny because they sound so like American. They're just like, oh hey Gon, what are you gonna do with the exam? What are you gonna do, kuratika? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they just go full Japanese when they pronounce his name.
I know, right?
But no, they did the boat and then they got off the boat and then now they're like going to like take the exam and they keep running into these things that are actually like testing them to see if they're like worthy of taking the exam. Yeah, so I think the last thing that happened was they're going through a village and there was an old lady that was asking them questions, multiple choice questions.
Oh, buddy, you're far.
Far from the good stuff?
Far from the good stuff. But not like far from where it
When's it
starts
hook me? When's it gonna hook me?
Yeah, so it'll hook you. It depends, man. It's a show that keeps on hooking, bro. They keep on setting the hook. Like once you think you're hooked.
So I haven't had any hooks yet?
Hell no. Once you think you're like damn, this is a dope show, man. Then it's like. Then they hook you again, and it's like pulls you closer, and it's like, dude, this show is sick. And then like even in season 2, it's just like they're still hooking you and reeling you in. You're like, it's so sick, dude.
I gotta work, but it's pulling me in.
No, for real.
I can't wait to get to that.
I don't know when exactly in season 1 where it starts getting juicy. I know after he gets his hunter license, shit gets real. That's all I know.
Spoilers, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
True. I guess I did spoil it for you.
I mean, I figured he's the main character and his goal, just like freaking Ash with Pokemon. I know Ash is gonna become the Pokemon master. That's what the show is. That's what the show does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But man, it's a great show. And once you meet Killua too, that's the homie, bro.
Killua. Is that the dude with the skateboard? Yeah, I met him. You like see him for a second in the like when all of them are meeting up, all the like people taking the exam meet up in the sewers or whatever. You see him.
He's a fucking badass dude.
All right, dope. Yo, but speaking of childhood, I don't remember if you know of these memories, but bro, I was going through this. I saw this on the internet. These little like sound bites. Let me know what comes to your mind whenever you hear this. Oh
gosh.
Oh my god. Because like, dude, memories just flow back. I don't even know. Okay, let's try to find a good one. Let's see. This one. Okay, I don't know if this is a good one or not. I just gotta randomly choose. Whatever. Here. What do you think of when you hear this? Come on, go. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, give it to me one more time.
You know what that is, ready?
Yeah, I already know that. I already know it's the troll from Resident Evil 4. Look at it. Something from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it's just the dudes that are chasing you. Cause I was scrolling through this, I always look for like new notification, little like sounds and stuff. You know what this sound is? That's my new notification tone. Do you know what that is from Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, that's when you pick something.
Whenever you pick a herb, whenever you heal yourself with an herb, that's the sound it makes. Heal.
Yeah, I like that.
And then what about this?
Thank you. Yeah,
creepiest dude in all the video games, dude. I remember like
one eye gleaming. You like see it, the game's already so scary, and then you see him, and you're like, "Thank God for the blue light." Someone helpful,
right? You know and he's like the creepiest dude. Yeah, and that's the moment where you're just like, "Hell, thank God!" Yeah. You know, like there's so many moments in that game where I thought like, like what the hell? Like why would Leon like you know what I'm saying? Like if the dude when the first time you meet that guy, he's just like creepy ass dude with the glowing eye, and then he's just like opens up his jacket and he's got every gun you can think of, and he's like, "What are you boying?"
Yeah.
Or what did he say? He says something like, "Hello, stranger," or something like that.
Hello, stranger.
And dude, I was scrolling through these because there's a bunch. What's this one? Dude, you heard that 1,000 times whenever
especially when you're dying and restarting it again, and like it's like that's the point. Yeah.
Dude, I remember you remember in a video game when you get so mad, like whenever you're like fighting a boss over and over, like doing a level so over and over, and the sounds get you so pissed off you start mocking them.
Yeah,
like whenever
you would do that all the time.
I would, dude. And dude, this. Ah, that was a terrible one. Come on, fucking app. Okay, this one. Those ladies with the knives, they say that. I guess it's intrastetil becil. It says "get over here, imbecile" or something like that. I've realized they're speaking Spanish. I didn't even know that. The game takes place in Spain. It makes sense that they're speaking Spanish. But all those things they were saying, like this. I think I already did that one. But it says "un forastero." That I don't remember what exactly that means. I looked it up, but like
get him now.
No, that means a strange intruder or something like that, I think. But like I'm scrolling through these and I never knew what they were saying. I just know like the sound that the people would make as the zombies are chasing you, but I realized all these little things are like words in Spanish and like phrases in Spanish. Crazy, dude.
That is crazy.
What a good game. Did you play that as much as we did?
Bro, yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. You don't remember, bro? I was there, bro. I swear I was there. No, I'm playing. No, I really did. Yeah, PS2, dude. Resident Evil 4. I grew up on that. I was like 5 years old. Like, get him. No, you gotta get Ashley. Yeah, Ashley's got.
Dude, that's a soundbite too. I'm not even gonna play it. Not gonna play that soundbite. No, dude, I remember that.
Hi.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Hide.
Remember we like get bored with it. Just press hide. Follow me, and it just be like hi or no, like yeah, hi. Follow me. Hi. Follow me. Hi. Follow me. That's what I'm been sitting there doing.
Fucking little 10-year-old kid shit.
Like,
but no,
hi.
Dude, the Ashley one where she's like,
oh, stop.
Over and over and over until you find her.
I was on it, right?
Dude.
You're like, where are you? I can't get to you. Jill, I hear you.
And then whenever she dies, she'd make some annoying ass sound. She's like, Leon. Or like,
yeah.
I don't
and
even
then just
remember.
fall to her knees.
Yeah, dude.
And then when you had to play her, you're like,
oh my god.
Give me anybody else.
Those were sketch. Those levels were sketch.
Dude, I loved when you beat the game though, and you got to go into like the mercenaries, and you get to play as
Mercenaries
like,
was
Krauser
dope,
and
dude.
Ada.
Dude, I want to. Do I have that? I think I had that. No, I wanted it for Xbox. In Pennsylvania, I was gonna buy it because it was like $15 remastered for Xbox One.
You can get it for the Xbox One on Game Pass.
Oh,
like
for free?
I told you to get Game Pass.
Well, it's only like
$1 a month right now.
It's $1 a month.
Right now, it's usually $15 a month. But if you don't sleep on it, probably already sale ended. But
man, well, I'm gonna get Resident Evil 4 for game. That's one of those games, dude. Like Skyrim. I've had it for like every console because it's that good. I wish games could be that good nowadays. To where, like, think about how much we played that game. Every day before middle school, played that game or Guitar Hero, and then like we just played it for years, dude. And then even like grown up me, I remember I bought it for PS4 or PS3 at mom's house right before I moved out. Played it again, like played through it again, and that's one of those games where like I already know what to do throughout the whole game, but it's still like it's interesting because once you beat it once, it like you can restart the game with the same equipment you had, and then you have like capabilities of getting better equipment. What games nowadays even do that?
I don't think any. Not that I know of. The games aren't like that anymore, dude. Games are built differently. Like,
dude,
even think of a campaign. Like, think of a game that's campaign was cool that came out after than GTA.
Where the story was cool.
Yeah.
What year did GTA come out? Yeah, it's bad that's what I'm asking. That just shows how few there are, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what year that came out. But,
I think like 2012 or something.
But even shortly after that came out, bro, guess what they made for GTA that popped off? That it's still currently popping off.
Online?
Online mode.
Mm-hmm.
Never ends, dude. GTA is still, to this day, bro, having updates where, like, their online mode are getting, like, different packs and DLCs
really?
and stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
GTA 5 Online is fire right now.
I still think of that as, like, a new game. But it came out when I was in high school.
That's the way they make it. And little did they know, dude, they're like, GTA 6 is in the works. Like, they're already working on that. Yeah.
What?
The release date, I think, if I'm not, I don't want to, I think, yeah, I don't know. Can't remember anything. But I think the release date was at this E3 this past year. They said,
oh, no way.
Yeah, we're officially working on, I think they said, like, 2025 it's coming out.
Dude, San Andreas was another one of those games where you could just play and play and play and play for years.
I love that game.
Love that game.
I'd be at school, like, 3rd grade, like, sitting there, like, I just want to be at home playing as TJ.
I just want to pick up hookers and then crash the car.
I just wanted to drive, dude. See, like, when I was little, I had this thing, and it still didn't change because I love cars now. But, like, dude, when I was little, I just wanted to drive, bro. Like, I would, like, see other people do it, and I'm just like, fuck it. It looks so fun. And, like, I always said, as like, when I, like, get a little older, we'd ask, like, people to take us somewhere, and they're like, no, I don't want to drive. And I'm like, in my head, I'd be like 8 years old, like, how the fuck do you not want to drive?
I remember you saying that.
I love driving.
I remember you saying that. You're like, man, if I could drive, I'd drive every single day all the time.
Exactly.
I'd drive you wherever you wanted to go.
Dude, and that's the way it is now. Like, I love driving, especially once you have a manual transmission.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll drive anywhere.
Same.
You want to go to Tampa right now? Let's go. I'll drive. Straight up, dude. And yeah, I remember Zach taught me, I was like probably 12, and Zach let me drive his Volkswagen Golf, like, around.
You were 12 when he had that?
Probably. Because he took me, after he'd had it for a while, he took me to a birthday party. And
He's only 3 years older than you.
I was in 7th grade. He's not 3 years older than me, guy.
He's
4.
Oh yeah, because he's 1 year older than. No, because I'm 2 years older than you, and he's 1 year older than
But
me.
he's 25 right now, and I'm 21.
Oh, I guess it depends on the
timing.
timing.
He's 4.
Yeah, that's right. But did he have a car then? Because you would have been like 12 or 13. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I was probably 13, maybe.
Yeah, it was his first car, so that makes sense.
Because I was in...
He let you drive it, though?
Yeah, he let me drive it. He took me, Megan, and him. He took to, like, grandma's pool, and then he let me drive it. I was, like, asking him. I think I'd asked him forever, too. Just all the time, I felt like I was like, yo, let me drive it. And then one time when I had said it, like, yo, can I drive? He's like, sure. And he just let me, like, drive it, like, to the gate of the community and then switch, like, to the nearest stop sign. And he's, like, telling me, like, what to do and stuff. And I loved it, man. And then every time after that, I was just like, yo, can I drive? He never let me drive it again. But one time, shortly after that, he, like, went with Dad, like, somewhere, and his Volkswagen was outside, and his keys were there. And I love the keys, because, like, it has, like, that little Volkswagen key, and you press the button, and it, like, came out like a switchblade, and I was just, like, 13 years old, like, I'm gonna drive it. And so yeah, he leaves with Dad to, like, go to the store or something. I was like, alright, they're gonna be gone for a minute. And I told you, I was like, yo, I'm gonna drive his car. He got it. I'm gonna drive his car. And I get the kid, and you're like, no, dude, don't, bro, don't. And I'm like, nah, yeah. And I go out and, like, get in the car, like, you just watch, you're from the screen patio, you're like, nah, dude, bro, don't. And I'm like, yeah, turning the shit on, and I'm like, and you're like, where are we even gonna go? I was like, bro, I don't even know, dude. It's all figured out, bro. Don't worry. And in my head, I was just going to the drive. I was gonna go to, like, Joe's driveway, you know, the driveway across the street from Mom's house. Like, pull out, go there, come back, turn around, and then do the same thing again because I didn't want to leave it the same way. You know what I mean? So I was gonna take, like, 2 3-point turns, and but then I think I was, like, messing with you, and I was like, no, I'm going to St. Carlos. And you're like, nah, bro, chill. And you, like, ran inside and got Mom, and you're like, he's driving the car.
What a bitch.
And I know, yeah, like, that was, like, one thing I thought of, like, through high school, too. Like, people were like, oh, your brother Ryan shreds, right? I was like, yeah, he's good at skating, but look at that nigga, bro, he's a snitch, bro. He's a snitch, dude. But yeah, I remember I did drive it too that time, but I had, like, barely pulled out, and Mom's like, get out of here. I'm like, oh shit. Probably good though, man, because I think I was headed for San Carlos Boulevard. I think my mind and my, like, you know, you have those two little, like, you know, devil angel on your shoulder, and the angel's like, man, turn around, take 2 3-point turns, and park the car just how it's parked. The devil's like, yo, take this bad boy for a spin around the block. I'm coming back hot, dude. So, yeet.
Dude, you had confidence too. Like, I could never do that stuff as a kid. Like, I just think about everything that could go wrong.
Well, dude, when I was like 15, because I had a permit. Like, I was 15, and, like, I had a friend of mine had a BMW that I was in love with to this day, and I'd still buy it if I saw one on the street that was that color. It was a dark charcoal gray on black rims, black taillights, and black headlights and shit. BMW 323i, 2001. Woo! What's up, dude? Tinted windows. So I was like, black leather interior? I was like, dude, let me drive that bad boy, bro. And he's like, dude, you gotta get a permit. So I got my permit, ready to whip it, man. And, yeah, he wasn't even 21 yet, dude. He was in high school still. We were both in high school. And he'd let me drive it. I just gave him gas money. So I had a job bussing, and I'd get money. And I didn't have any bills back then, man. So all I bought back then was freaking drugs and, like, you know, whatever, you know, food, I guess, you know, and gas in his car, basically. I had a gas bill in his car, basically, because that's how much I was driving it. Like, I was, like, 15 years old. It's like, dude, let's drive anywhere, man. I remember, like, paying him $15 to, like, drive to the beach, and back. But, like, in my head, I'm like, man, in your BMW, that's probably, like, half tank, bro. And it didn't even go down, you know, driving to the beach and back. Didn't even take the gas down. And that was it. But to my 15-year-old self, it was, like, worth every second. Because I'm in control, you know what I mean? I'm driver's seat. I'm driving. I'd be hitting that gas. He'd be like, yo, slow down. I don't have gas. I'd be like, bro, chill out. I gave you the gas. As I'm, like, 15 years old, like, going 70 and a 45. I'm like, bro, chill the hell out, bro. And I was just like whipping, man. So when I got my license, by the time I got my license, I was ready, dude. Like, and I had driver's ed when I got into, like, sophomore year of high school.
Mom gets in the car with you, like, all right, now this is how you're going to learn how to drive. And you're just like...
I'm like, the car's already in reverse. She even said, too, I remember, like, I think I told you this a little bit ago. She was like, she was like, because we were both learning how to drive at the same time, because you waited till you were 18 to get your license. So we were like both learning, and I was just confident. I was like I didn't tell her obviously, but in my head I'm like, I drove to the beach last weekend, Mom. Like, you don't even know what I can do. And she's just like, take it right here and use your blinker. And I was like, nah. But I remember she was like, Brian, you're good. You're learning. And Danny, you act too confident. I'm like, I ain't acting. What? This is skill set you can't take away. Yeah, I love driving, dude. And just like I'm telling you, like I don't think you've driven anything but a car. But bro, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, motorcycles, jet skis. They're way more funner than cars. If you like driving a manual transmission car, boy, hop on a dirt bike, hop on a jet ski, dude. A jet ski,
dude. I would have the best time on a jet ski.
But yeah, a jet ski for sure, just because it's like water, bro.
Yeah, I'm all about like
dude,
the beach and shit.
Something else, dude. When you got money, dude. When you got $110 or $105, we could go rent them for rent them at. We could rent them at Bonita. We don't have to go far. We just go rent them at Doc Ford's. Or Doc's Beach House.
Really?
Yeah, the parasail thing. That's where me and Bree, that's what I'm saying. We rented jet skis. It was like $220 for me and Bree each to get one for an hour. So I'm thinking about splitting.
Bree likes them too?
Oh, yeah, dude. Bree loves jet skis, yeah. She's out there whipping. She was so cute too. Her hair flying back.
That'd be so fun, bro.
Yeah,
We gotta do that. Let's plan to do that,
sure.
man.
Now that I have the GoPro too, we can vlog that. Just I'm telling you, if you got sunglasses on, don't look back. Because I'm telling you. Gone, boy. Gone. You turn around like, I can find him. You ain't gonna find him. Gone.
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And then quick one thing before we wrap up here, because I know we're doing a shorter episode, just because.
Yeah.
Like one thing I did want to say, we're working. We say this every episode, but like seriously, if you're listening, man, we work hard to get. I don't even know. I can't even say it. We work hard to try and get guests on here. And it's hard to find the talent that, and a lot of the times too, you get hit with like, you know, the inner bitch inside of you that's like, oh, these people don't want to come on your podcast or whatever. But like, I've been stuffing that guy way down in the pits of my stomach and just been sending the messages to these verified people or these higher up people on Instagram because, I mean, I see you got the talent, and genuinely you get the response that, like, you weren't expecting. You're like, wow, they're so down. You get, like, people saying, of course, and they'd love to. But we say this a lot, but, like, seriously, if you're out there killing it, or even if you just want to talk, like, for episodes like this, you don't necessarily need to be, like, we look for athletes, musicians, producers, any sort of, like, you working on your craft, whether you're a comedian, like, literally anything, whatever you do, if you have passion about it, that's who we look to get on and, like, get interviews and pick your brain at to, like, see, because we're interested in all sorts of types of people. We want to see, like...
And get to know them.
Yeah, get to know them and just see, like, kind of how their brain works. That's at least what I'm into because, you know, we've had a lot of different guests on, rappers, different kind of...
Artists.
Different kind of artists. We've had heavy metal guys. We've had filmers, and I like to see... And then we had close friends, and... So if you're killing it, you can definitely hit us up, and you're not getting rejected. We'll find a spot for you to. We'll find time for you to get on. It might not be soon because we've got a lot of things going on. We both work full-time jobs, and we do already have guests scheduled for the future. But we'll get you in. And then on a side note, if you're just a genuine person who likes to have a good time, I mean, and you want to rip it with us for episodes like this, if you just want to get in and have a good time, and if you have topics that you want to bring to the table, or if you don't want to get on a podcast and you're just a little introverted, but you want to hear us discuss some things, or maybe you have a confession and you're like, this is weird, man, and I don't know if this is normal, because I think, bro, I was saying the other day, like, I was like, I don't know if I'm normal, because, like, I get some weird, like, I mean, I'm normal, like, I'm a normal guy, but at the same time, I get crazy thoughts running through my head sometimes that you're just like, it runs through and you're just like, that was crazy, never think that again.
Or you ever do something, like you have done something forever and it's like a habit of yours or something, and in your head you're thinking like, I don't want to tell anyone this because I don't know if anyone else does this and it's kind of weird. Like, and then someone else says they do it and you're like, you do that too?
Bro, everyone was shocked when they found out I pooped in the shower and stomped it down the drain. And I'm like, I was mind blown. I'm like, what do you guys mean you don't poop in the shower and stomp it down the drain? What do you mean?
Waffle-stomp that sucker?
Yeah, bro. Right in there, dude. Look. right in there, dude.
That's why your bathroom smells so bad.
Nah, I don't do that. I'm playing, man. But no, but nah, man, I do some weird stuff, man. And if you do weird stuff and you're thinking, because all the time I do some weird stuff, I'm thinking I can't be the only guy that does this. Like, well, I was 16 years old and I loved cleaning my vehicle, but and so I clean my vehicle every week, bro. I take my little Chevy S10 to the gas station or to the car wash, man, clean it, vacuum it out. But I never removed a water bottle. I had a Smart water bottle in the right cup holder. Never removed it because that was my shifter. It was an automatic truck. But that was my shifter, boy. I was everywhere I went, dude. There'd be times where I was driving, like, actually about to get in an accident, and, like, I'm actually focusing on putting the truck in manual, like, in neutral, I meant, with the shifter. I'm, like, shaking the water bottle, like, making sure I'm in neutral. Because that's just how your baby rolls, dude. Now I'm 21, and I'll never drive an automatic. Like, all I drive is manuals for dailies. But that's weird, man. I've never even admitted that. To this day, I don't know if that's normal. That's something that just came out on this podcast. Is it normal? I don't know. Could there be other people out there that do it? Let me know. I don't know. I don't really care because now I drive manual. But if you got something weird like that, man, DM us on Instagram, the City of Palms Instagram. We'll leave it anonymous and we'll discuss it. We'll just talk about it on here. We want to talk, man. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I've probably done it. If it's weird, I've probably done it or thought about it. So hit us up. And yeah, that's it. I think that's it for this week. Do you have anything else you want to cover?
No, that about covers it, man. I'm hungry too. Let's go get something to eat, man.
For sure. All right. Thank you for watching. If you've listened this far, I mean, I guess it was a short episode. So if you've listened this far, thank you still. Stay tuned on my Instagram. Be peeping my personal Instagram and the City of Palms Instagram because I recently got a GoPro Hero 7 Black and I've got some fire videos coming, to say the least. Fire videos coming. Got a lot of help on my side to help me create the videos that I'm looking for, and to help me gain the knowledge I need to do that. And now I got the camera, dude. Stay tuned, man.
And I'm revamping Professor Shred.
And not only am I gonna make Instagram or YouTube videos, but I'm gonna be making my Instagram a lot cooler with the content. You know, that too. So. Hit me up on Instagram. That's King Lombardo 47 on Instagram. You want to plug your Instagram?
Professor Shred, PROF.Shred.
And then, of course, you got City of Palms podcast on Instagram. And we've got merch coming soon for you, babies. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Merch coming soon for you guys. And, yeah, we got a lot of things rolling on the table, dude.
Dude, I can't wait.
And I just riffed that singing note. I just killed it, bro.
Enjoy that.
Save it. And more coming soon. I love you guys.
And thanks for the support. Like anything you can do, like we're not asking for money or anything, or even hours out of your day if you can't watch the whole episodes. But if you could just share with one friend, click the share button on Facebook. Takes you 2 seconds.
One friend today. Or
anything.
Tell someone verbally. You can tell someone. You see someone on the street, dude. You see someone at work. Literally look at them and be like, "Yo, City of Palms podcast, you heard of it?" No. Oh, they're pretty cool if you check them out. If you want. If we're not cool, say, "Oh, they're pretty lame, check them out." Because say what you want. But I'm saying, tell a friend. Tell a friend what you feel. Tell a friend about us. Tell a friend.
Because we want to keep going.
Yeah, no, we really appreciate it, too. I mean, just to see the numbers growing, how they've grown. I mean, it's nothing crazy yet, but it's crazy to me to see.
We got local support.
Yeah, it's awesome. So
and it's only up from here.
Keep killing it. Hit us up on Instagram or message us, cityofpalmspodcast@gmail.com. I've been checking the emails and I've been getting quite a few with some topics. So, yeah, I'll wrap that up soon. I'm giving you guys a final warning. Get your inquiries in there before the episode is made. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all the support. Till next week, keep killing it. Stay tuned. City of Palms podcast. You heard it here first. Pull up in the crib and I'll put you in the dirt. 6 feet under. What you gonna do? Grip. Thank you.
Hit him with the outro, biscuit.